I was browsing online when I saw it, a Microsoft Surface laptop for $180. That's a name you associate with premium devices, sleek, expensive, and built to compete with Apple. So, seeing a Surface at this price felt almost suspicious, but it was real. This is the Microsoft Surface SE, originally built for schools and students. These weren't meant for everyday consumers, but now, open box and refurbished units are everywhere. Suddenly, Surface quality is within reach for almost anyone. The big question, is it actually any good, or is this just a case of, you get what you pay for? Ultra-budget laptops often cut too many corners. Slow, bad screens, weak batteries. I had to find out for myself, so I ordered one. For $180, it seemed like a low-risk experiment that could reveal a hidden tech gem. So, what do you really get for your money? We'll check the build, test the performance, and figure out who this laptop is actually for. Is it a secret weapon for students and casual users, or just a school device that doesn't make sense for most people? Let's dive in. Here's what I found. The box was simple. No fancy packaging, just the essentials. My open-box Surface SE looked brand new. No scratches or scuffs. That's the beauty of open-box deals. Like new hardware for a fraction of the price. Inside you get the laptop and a compact power adapter. Nothing more. The charger uses a basic barrel connector, not the usual Surface Connect port. It's a small sign this isn't a flagship Surface, but it keeps things simple. The deal I found was from a major retailer, so I had a warranty and return policy for peace of mind. For $180, you're getting a well-known brand's hardware for the price of a budget tablet. These deals exist because of school overstock, not a permanent price drop. If you're on a tight budget, this is a rare chance to get quality hardware cheap. First impressions? Very positive. But the real test is in the hardware itself. Let's take a closer look. Pick up the Surface SE, and you'll feel the Surface DNA right away. It's all matte white plastic, but it's dense and solid. No flex, no creaks. Built for classrooms, it's tough enough for daily life. Toss it in a backpack, no worries. The design is clean and minimalist. And at just under 2.5 pounds, it's super portable. Exposed screws on the bottom mean it's easy to repair or upgrade, adding long-term value. The keyboard is surprisingly good, decent travel, tactile, and comfortable for long typing sessions. The trackpad is small but accurate, with Microsoft precision drivers for smooth gestures. Compared to other $200 laptops, the build quality is night and day. Most competitors feel flimsy. This feels like a single, solid unit. The hinge is sturdy, and every detail feels intentional. You're getting a premium-feeling build for an entry-level price. That alone makes it stand out. Let's talk specs, where budget laptops usually disappoint. The Surface SE runs on an Intel Celeron N4Do20, not a powerhouse, but fine for web browsing, writing and streaming. The real win is the 4GB RAM and 64GB eMMC SSD. The SSD makes everything feel much snappier than you'd expect at this price. The 11.6-inch screen isn't high-res, but it's sharp enough for its size, with a matte finish that cuts glare. Viewing angles aren't great, but for solo use, it's fine. Port selection is simple. USB-A, USB-C for data and display, not charging, and a headphone jack. Having both USB-A and USB-C is rare at this price. The essentials are covered, and the SSD ensures a responsive experience. You won't be editing video, but for everyday tasks, it's more than capable. Microsoft made smart choices, prioritizing speed and usability over raw power. For $180, the specs are balanced and practical. It's a budget laptop that doesn't feel like a compromise. Let's talk about the software. Here's the catch. The Surface SE runs Windows 11 SE, School Edition. It's a locked-down, simplified version of Windows, designed for classrooms. You can't install just any app. You're limited to what's pre-approved. Out of the box you get Edge for browsing and web-based Office apps. For most people, that means no Chrome, no Steam, no Adobe Suite. But if you live in the browser, email, docs, streaming, it's still very usable. For tech-savvy users, you can wipe Windows 11 SE and install full Windows or even Linux. It's not for beginners, but it unlocks the laptop's full potential. So if you're willing to tinker, you can turn this into a regular Windows machine. For everyone else, it's a focused, web-first device. Let's see how it performs in real life. I used the Surface SE as my secondary laptop for a few days. Web browsing in Edge was smooth with several tabs open. Email, news, YouTube, Google Docs. 4 gigs of RAM is the limit. Open too many tabs and things slow down. For writing and productivity, it's excellent. The keyboard is comfortable, and the OS keeps distractions to a minimum. Streaming video at 720p on YouTube and Netflix worked great, and the speakers are clear and loud enough for calls or movies. The webcam is decent for video calls, better than most budget laptops. Heavy multitasking or web-based photo editing will push the Celeron to its limits, but for basic tasks, it's snappy. The SSD keeps things responsive, which is key for a good user experience. Stay within its limits, and it's genuinely enjoyable to use. It's not for heavy creative work, but for students and writers, it's a solid performer. Now, what about battery life? Microsoft claims up to 16 hours of battery, but I got 9-10 hours in real-world use. Still excellent. That's enough for a full school or workday without charging. The efficient processor, low-res screen, and lightweight OS all help stretch battery life. At 245 pounds and 11.6 inches, it's ultra-portable and easy to carry anywhere. The tough build means you don't have to baby it. It's perfect for students, commuters, or anyone on the go. Many budget laptops compromise on battery or build. This one nails both. For all-day use away from an outlet, the Surface SE is hard to beat. What else can you get for $180? Mostly entry-level Chromebooks or no-name Windows laptops. Chromebooks offer similar specs, but the Surface SE's build quality is far superior. Most cheap Chromebooks feel flimsy, with bad keyboards and trackpads. The Surface SE feels premium, even at this price. Chrome OS is simple and has more app options, but can feel limited for desktop software. The Surface SE, with full Windows installed, is much more flexible. Other Windows laptops at this price often use slow hard drives. The Surface SE's SSD is a game changer. For the money, it's the smartest choice in its class. So, who should buy the Surface SE? Not for power users or gamers, but perfect for students, writers, and anyone needing a reliable, portable secondary machine. The keyboard, battery life, and build quality are unmatched at this price. If you're fine with a web-focused OS or willing to install full Windows, it's a fantastic value. It's ideal for basic tasks: writing, browsing, streaming. Microsoft made smart compromises: SSD, keyboard, durability, and battery life. If you find one open box from a reputable seller, it's a hidden gem. For $180, you won't find a better budget laptop.